Hello, good people of internet, of YouTube specifically. My name is Philip, and today I'll try to help you out deciding whether you should buy the Ricoh GR III or 3X. And for that, I got 19 pictures to present to you. We are today in my small studio, so this is how it looks. I got one Godox light just to put a bit more light. I try to keep it on the budget, that's why I'm speaking to the phone and I'm using the phone mic. Hopefully this will be acceptable. I will run it through the Adobe. There's a website where you can run your sound, it will enhance it, so hopefully it will be fine for you. And I got some time before I go for the next night shift, so let's jump straight into it. I'll just place you on the table. I'll use my laptop, and starting from the picture here is Mirko, and Mirko is my friend, a working colleague. On this picture, this is high contrast. On Ricoh GR you've got a few jpeg modes, colors, let's say. This is the black and white high contrast, and the way I would describe it is that it ages people or make them looking a bit more classic. As I would say, for some works better, for others maybe not. I would say that ladies would probably not be happy of the results, because this shows nicely all the texture of the skin, wrinkles and so on. In this picture you can see him smiling. I think it's overall a good picture, presenting you the high contrast on Ricoh GR. The next one is a close-up of one of his pictures, where actually, just to showcase you what do you get when you really zoom in. Look at the eyeball, look at the eyelashes, and then decide for yourself, right? Then you got me making fun with the umbrella and Godox V1 flash. This is my only flash that I have. And by the way, all these pictures, most of them black and white, are shot with the this flash mounted either on the camera, so shooting directly into the face of the model, or I use a transmitter and then change the angle of the light. I'll try to mention when the angle is changed. So on this picture, when I zoom into myself, you can see that this is totally washed out, so I, overexposed. That is totally probably wrong way of doing pictures, but that's the thing about the pictures. Just do it as you like and enjoy it. Here is Ivan, and this is so-called in-between pictures, because when you do the pictures, I notice, I'm learning, and what I'm noticing is that the people tend to have a certain type of face when they look into the camera, when they know that they're being photographed. And this is in between, when you can actually catch some real face. This is something which I believe gives you the biggest satisfaction. And also what gives you the biggest satisfaction is when they are happy of what you gave to them, the picture. And I think that is true reason why we should think about taking pictures in the first place. Okay, going further, because I am deviating, talking too much. Here is Ivan as well, with his tattoo on the back. Maybe one time I'll explain what a tattoo is, because there's always a story. You can also head on to the website, my website, philip.com, with the double E's, F-E-E-L-L-E-E-P. That's the way. I'll drop the link in the description, and read the short story of that tattoo. Here is Andy with his mug. And yeah, it's also cool because Andy, similarly like myself, I really tend to stiffen and be totally artificial when people take a picture of me. And we managed to capture some of the good shots. This is just the two of them. Here is sipping from his cup. Pretty cool, and he was also happy of that pictures. Here is my father pointing out, saying some story. And why I decided to include these pictures, because it is totally dirty. You see, it was not enough flash. I think I brought it up a little bit in post-production. It's just, you know, increasing the light and stuff like that, nothing major. And you can see the result. You might like it or dislike it. I think this is the he looks like a really like a statue to me, you know. And then here is another one when he's actually laughing himself off the story he says. And then going to the younger generation, this is my son, and the way he acts, you know, because the kids are very difficult to be photographed, right? They're running all over. The Ricoh GR is not the fastest focus on the planet, so you need to figure out the other way of catching his attention and making him still for a moment. In this case, the flash is so interesting to him that he stiffens. He makes funny, you know, faces like here. And I think this is also cool to explore and notice that sometimes something that you don't expect can help you with your photography with kids, for example, in this case. Going further, this is Brian, born in the USA, also a friend from work. And the reason I want to show you is just deep shadows. The light is now directly from the side, as you can see. Also one flash, so I'm holding camera in one hand and then flashes in the other hand, just having fun. And here is also zoom in to show you that you can see actually single lashes reflecting from his eyeball. This is also cool. Yeah, going further, also a friend, colleague. So this is what I heard from many very experienced and wonderful people on YouTube, that you should actually use the people you know and practice. What I like about this picture is that this is really dark. I like the, you know, some bits of light on his hair, on his beard, and the way his eyes look here. I'm not so sure if Salvatore liked it, but some of the other pictures which are not here, he did. So that is also very brings you a big enjoyment. Yeah, this is just showcasing you the macro on Ricoh GR, and I think it's pretty cool. This is the natural light, and it is also high contrast black and white. I like it a lot. And this is the picture which I like. I was at the riverside and enjoying the you know, after work walk, and there was a man asking another man to be photographed on his mobile phone, on his private mobile phone. And I saw the situation and I thought, since he wants to be photographed, maybe this is a good chance to approach him and ask. And he really much enjoyed. I put the post on the Instagram. He liked it a lot. I think it's a good energy. This is Maxim. Maxim is from Ukraine. He's a bus driver, transportation, all the time on the move. You can also see all the people I'm talking now here on my website. A link in the description. And here is a black and white picture, also high contrast black and white. Most of them, all of them are high contrast black and white. Yeah, this is Vatuzzi from Bachia. I was making my way to work in the morning, and it was nice, you know, rising sun, and I think this is it. So did you like it? Do you think it makes sense to buy the Ricoh GR? I would say yes, it costs some money, but the picture quality is really good, as you can see. That is my opinion. Is it yours as well? I don't know. Just give me some nice comments or hateful comments down below. And this is the X version. You got 40mm. There is another one a bit older, 28. I was, you know, kind of thinking for the portraits, because I thought that I will be mostly concentrating on it with this small camera, shooting everyday family pictures, portraits of people that I want to be presented on my website and so on. And I thought that this 40 will be better. Now, after a couple of months of using it, I'm not so sure anymore. Not so sure. The only thing, let's say 28mm, that I got experience is my phone. The main camera on this iPhone is about 28 millimeters, right? Focal length. And I would say this is more universal lens to have. So really, if you're thinking to have just one camera like I have, this one only, for various reasons, the budget, you know, most of us is the working man or working woman class, and this is our hobby. This is something we do on the side. So the money matters, right? If you want something universal, something which will cover majority of the situations, go for 28, I would say. If you want more on the portraits, maybe 40. But also think about portraits, because 28 is not distorting that much yet, and you'll be able to cover more situations. For example, with women, I would like to shoot the whole length of the body, like from down, for example. So you have a kind of like nice fashion style photography. And I tried with this one already, and I don't like it. It was too much compressed. So 14 millimeters is already compressing a lot, doesn't give you that elonged, let's say, also a little bit distorted style when you're presenting the whole figure, the whole body. So yeah, think about it, think about what you need, and then go ahead and buy it. Thank you, take care, and see you next time. Oh yes, I forgot. Please don't forget to just smash this like and subscribe. It will help me. Maybe I'll be able to, after some months, years, to gather a bit of money to cover my hobby. And since we sharing this exchange of thoughts and emotions sometimes as well, let me know if you run any channel and post me the links to that channel. I'll be happy to learn. I'll be happy to comment. And this is something which I want to share with you and participate in what you do as well. See you next time.